Back on EBW, Shawn Michaels is still in control of Bret Hart, but now Bret Hart trying to fight back. And Bret Hart with the neck breaker. And now Michaels getting out of the ring there, trying to play some mind games with Bret Hart. But Bret Hart not falling for it, as now Bret Hart going for a neck breaker, but Shawn Michaels shoves him off. Both of these men know each other very well. And Shawn Michaels with the neck breaker. And now Shawn Michaels stomping down the Hitman. And now Michaels picking up Bret Hart. What's he going to do now? Bret Hart getting out of it. A Russian leg sweep by the Hitman. And Shawn Michaels with a jawbreaker. Oh, Shawn Michaels with the shots. But now Bret Hart going for a suplex there. Shawn Michaels counters into a Northern Lights. Like I said, these two know each other so well. They have great ring chemistry. And now Shawn Michaels trying to keep Bret Hart down. You know, both of these men would love to be world champion again. Both of these men Hall of Famers. And I guarantee they wouldn't mind adding another world title to that Hall of Fame career. As now they did a little bit of back and forth there, and now Shawn Michaels, the fireman's carry, but now Bret Hart with the jawbreaker. And now Bret Hart with the neck breaker. Now going for a pin here. And you're not going to keep the Heartbreak Kid down that easily. And Bret Hart probably knows that. And Bret Hart went for an uppercut there. Missed it. Now Michaels trying to pick him up, maybe for a high cross or a razor's edge. And now Bret Hart able to counter. And now Bret Hart putting Shawn Michaels in that submission. Shawn Michaels may have to tap. You know Shawn Michaels has had back injuries. And you got to wonder if that's ever going to come into play. Because you never know. Now putting Shawn in the corner. What's he going to do? Bret Hart getting Shawn Michaels up. Bret Hart heading to the top rope. What's going on here? Is he going to go for a superplex? Uh-oh. Oh, man, a superplex to Shawn Michaels. That may be it. But the Heartbreak Kid's still not going to give. And now Bret Hart, a Northern Lights of his own. And now Bret Hart just doing all this offense to Shawn Michaels. Oh no. Dear God, a pile driver to Shawn Michaels. That may be it. He landed right on his head. But Shawn Michaels still not going to give up. And now Bret Hart wondering what it's going to take to keep HBK down. And now Shawn Michaels looks a little dazed there. That pile driver might be messing with his head. And now what's Bret Hart doing? Bret Hart throwing Shawn Michaels out of the ring. Just hurled him. And now what's Bret Hart doing? We never see Bret Hart do anything. Well, what's he gonna do? The hell? Oh, whoa! Shawn Michaels. What a slap to Bret Hart. It looked like Bret Hart was gonna do something like dive out of the ring or something. Shawn Michaels hit him with that slap. But now Bret Hart takes him down. And Shawn Michaels still not gonna give up. Bret Hart with an uppercut. Going for a drop kick. Michaels moved out of the way and with a drop kick of his own caught Bret Hart right in the face. And now Shawn Michaels may be calling for something here. Bret Hart trying to make it to his feet. Oh my God! A super kick right to the nose and the mouth. That's it. Bret Hart is out. He is out. Oh, and Bret Hart able to kick out. And now Shawn Michaels with a vicious kick to the back. And now Bret Hart back in control again as Bret Hart gets Shawn Michaels in that chokehold. And Shawn Michaels is either going to pass out or tap out. And you got to wonder the will of Shawn Michaels. We know Shawn Michaels will keep going even if his life depends on it. But Shawn Michaels may be done here. Shawn Michaels trying to get out. The Oh, elbows to Bret Hart. Somehow able to get himself out of that submission. He got himself out of a bad spot. And now Shawn Michaels with a Russian leg sweep to Bret Hart. Now going for a pin. And now the Hitman kicks out again. And now it's Bret Hart that keeps kicking out. And now Shawn Michaels looks a little frustrated. And Shawn Michaels on the offensive. But Bret Hart, just like that, maybe back in control. But HBK still not going to stay down. Oh, and Shawn Michaels able to counter that one. And now Shawn Michaels. Oh, Bret Hart doing backflips. That's something you don't see every day. And now Bret Hart getting Shawn Michaels in the corner again. And now he's hanging him upside down. Tree or woe. Oh man, now look at this. Just putting his foot in the face of Michaels. And now Bret Hart, not again. I thought he was going for a pile driver. We're going to go for a razor's edge, but Shawn Michaels able to counter. And now Shawn Michaels with the elbow drop. Shawn Michaels trying to keep the Hitman down. And now Shawn Michaels, ooh, Bret Hart with a vicious counter. Headbutt. And now Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels with those elbows. And now Shawn Michaels looking to do something here. A back suplex to the Hitman. And now referee better get out of the way before he gets hurt. And now Shawn Michaels perched on the top rope. Moonsault to Bret Hart. And Bret Hart's still able to kick out. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this was going to be a classic. And now Bret Hart with the elbow to the face. Bret Hart's got Shawn Michaels elbow to the back of the head. And now Shawn Michaels counters with another Russian leg sweep. And now Shawn Michaels, look at this. Shots to the face of Bret Hart. I think Bret Hart's busted open. Uh-oh. Shawn Michaels, DDT. I'm surprised Bret Hart wasn't busted from that super kick earlier. And speaking of super kicks, Shawn Michaels is tuning up the band. We haven't seen him do this in a while. Shawn Michaels. Oh! That is it, ladies and gentlemen. But Michaels may be tired himself. He just knocked Bret Hart's lights out. That is it. And Bret Hart's still able to kick out. My God. 2 super kicks. How much more can Bret Hart take? This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, 3rd super kick. Oh my God. That's it. He's out. Bret Hart is out, ladies and gentlemen. Shawn Michaels has just put himself in the world title match. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. I am speechless. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels just tore the house down. Oh my gosh. It's matches like that. That's why I love wrestling. That's why I love this business. Look at this. Oh man. That sickening impact. Every time I see a pile driver, I just cringe. And Michaels wasn't done. And Bret Hart took not one super kick. He took a second one. You see Shawn Michaels almost passed out. He took 2 super kicks. But it still wasn't enough to keep the Hitman down. And Shawn Michaels had one more thing left in mind. Bam! 3 super kicks. It took 3 super kicks to keep the Hitman down. And Shawn Michaels has just put himself in the world title match. It is now Hideo Itami, Cesaro, AJ Styles, Neville, and Shawn Michaels. We have one more qualifying match, ladies and gentlemen. And this night is about to get even bigger. It's about to get even better. Because up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our final qualifying match of the night. And it is the Beast, Brock Lesnar, versus Daniel Bryan versus Sting. And ladies and gentlemen, we've seen what Brock Lesnar did to Kurt Angle last week. And we know Daniel Bryan hasn't been here in recent weeks, but he's here tonight, and he's looking for a world title shot, excuse me. And we haven't seen Sting in a little bit, but Sting's still here. And it looks like Lesnar's coming out first. He made a hell of a debut last week. What the hell? Why does Lesnar have the world title on? Why does Brock Lesnar have the EBW title? That title wasn't supposed to be presented until the pay-per-view. It looks like Lesnar's got his hands on it. It's as if he feels he's the champion already. I mean, he put up such a dominating performance last week, but that doesn't give him the right to wear the belt. He hasn't earned it yet. If he wins this match, he'll be in the match at the pay-per-view, and if he wins that match, then he can wear the belt. But I think Lesnar just thinks that he doesn't have to do anything to be the champion. He just thinks he's so dominant that he should already be champion. And he probably feels as if he already earned being champion by completely obliterating Kurt Angle. And this is the man that injured Kurt Angle. And I fear for Daniel Bryan and Sting, because we know Daniel Bryan has had neck problems, and you know Sting's getting up there with his age. And I fear for these two men as they're about to step in the ring with the Beast, the so-called champion, I guess. But we're going to find out who the real champion is Sunday. And here's Daniel Bryan. Looks like he's sporting a new attire. And these fans are happy to see Daniel Bryan back. Looks like he's sporting some orange and black and white. That's a nice look for Daniel Bryan. As Daniel Bryan has some elbow pads now, I guess. I guess he's trying to stay safe. But how safe can you be when you're in the ring with the Beast? Look at this crowd. They love every second that Daniel Bryan is here. And they're overwhelmed to see him back. Daniel Bryan is just feeling it, and this crowd is feeling it. Daniel Bryan's just one of those guys that has a connection with the crowd. This is our main event of the evening and the final qualifying match. We have 5 out of 6 people qualified. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the icon, Sting. Sting has been world champion many times. All 3 of these guys in the ring have been world champion. Brock Lesnar, a 4-time WWE champion. Sting, former WCW world champion. Daniel Bryan, a former world champion. All these men know what it's like to taste the gold. And I'll look at Sting pointing at Bryan and Lesnar,